long days. You go out of the room and your ears would be pounding, your head would be pounded.
Oh, it looks great in pink.
Yeah, great. Don't do it. Get a hold of Robert. You're going to do it.
I'm buff, I'm tough, I'm the stuff, and the girls just can't get enough. Daddy! I'm buff, I'm the stuff, and the girls Daddy! Just can't get enough. Buff Daddy! I'm Buff Daddy! Buff Daddy! Buff is the stuff. Buff! I'm simply delicious. Buff Daddy! Buff Daddy! Buff! I'm so sexy. Buff! Daddy! I'm Buff Daddy. Buff Daddy. Buff is the stuff. Daddy. I'm simply delicious. Buff Daddy. Buff Daddy. Buff. I'm so sexy. Buff! Daddy! I'm simply delicious. I'm Buff Daddy.
What's up?
What's up? We're live.
I'm always live, baby. From the moment I walk out the front door, from the moment my eyes wake up in the morning, it is buff time.
Amen
So
to
here I
that.
am for everybody else because I want to be here for you because this is a very special thing. I have turned it out with several people here helping me, and we're going to have a good time. So I'll answer anything you guys want to ask, and we're going to get it done. So let's do it.
Good deal. Hey, Jeff, do you got him full screen? Just checking.
How do I do that?
Just double click on the video.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. That way you can see a little bit better.
I can see it much better. Yes.
Cool. Good deal.
You can boot us anytime, Rocky. People don't want to see us.
All right, I'll drop you up. All right. So just a quick little.
I feel like the other way that one's kind of blocking me.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Blocking me so I can see me.
We can see it. It looks real good.
No, from here I'm saying there's something coming up and blocking me kind of, and I won't be able to see what I'm doing. And
I got you.
There you go.
I got you.
Oh, come on.
Now he blocks you out with some big. There you go. You're back.
All right, let's try that.
All right.
There.
All right.
So for the people that bought meet and greets tonight, since we were running a little bit behind, we're going to give you guys a extra 8x10. So we got 3 to choose from. I'll let you guys look at them.
Yep.
We've got the I call it the buff paint.
Yep.
We got the buff collage, and then we got the black and white promo shot. So pick 2 for the people who bought meet and greets tonight, just as a thank you for hanging out with us. And bearing with us while we got things rolling.
Yes.
So,
And don't come driving through Atlanta if you're trying to be somewhere on time. It just don't work no more. We finally became a big city. Atlanta, kind of for a long time, it was great, man. We were like a big city, but with no traffic. And then that stopped.
oh yeah.
And now we're a big city with traffic.
So we got Danielle coming in first.
Okay, Danielle.
And I'll let her know what you're. She'll let you know what she's getting and how she wants her signed. Hi, Danielle.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hey, darling.
Hi.
How you doing?
Really good.
Good. I'm so glad you joined us, man. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Sorry for being late. I mean, I just
That's okay.
I'm not even trying to be cool. I'm just trying to be. The truth is, I shot a movie with John Snyder this past week, and I moved to a new house. It was just everybody's got their story, but mine's a pretty good one this week, and but still, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much.
I actually won an NWO poster last night that you will be signing, and Eric Bischoff and Kevin Nash. I woke my son up out of bed to tell him we won. This morning, he didn't know if that was real life or a dream.
I love it. That's great. What a good gift.
It's Buff Bagwell. Sit down.
Yes.
Sorry. That was
yeah, exactly. Sit your ass down over there. Backward.
We have more important things right now.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to ask you who your favorite opponent was.
Baby, to be sweet, to make that a sweet answer, to make it sweet, I get asked that so many times, but you got to realize, darling, I've wrestled not guys like Dusty Rhodes hired me 32 years ago. Now he's passed away. So he's not in this number I'm getting ready to give you, but I have wrestled 70 plus dead guys.
Wow.
Dead.
That's nuts.
And it's not a good story. It's a bad story, but it's still at the same time, it shows how hard this business really is when the word fake comes out or whatever they want to call it. I'm like, come on in, give it a go, give it a shot. But I'll answer another way. Beating Ric Flair, I think, was the highlight of my life because Ric Flair don't get beat. And so for me to come back, I came in the back and Lex Luger goes, I want to congratulate you on something. I said, congratulate me on what? He said, for doing something I've never done. I said, what? He goes, beat Ric Flair. I said, all the matches you guys have, you never lost, you never won over Ric Flair? He said, never. And that's when I knew. And then the next night, I beat Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper. And I'm thinking, and then the next week is Atlanta. And I'm thinking, oh my God, they're finally going to give me that push that I really want. And David Flair, which at that stage of his career, couldn't even run the ropes good. I mean, he was just a kid. He was just, and he wasn't very good at it yet. I almost had to pin myself in front of 85,000 people. First match out at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. And if you can make a sigh sound like you got to be kidding me, that's what came out of 85,000 people's mouths. They're like, and it was the longest walk ever back to that damn the go position, we call it. And it was so far, man. So, and everybody's in my ear. Bagwell's messing with you, but I went straight to Eric. I said, Eric, I go, I'll lose to anybody. I don't care. I said, but the company just looks stupid. We just look stupid. I beat Roddy Piper. I had it backwards a minute ago. It was Piper on a pay-per-view in the boxing thing. And then on Nitro, I beat Flair back to back. And then next week's Atlanta, I call my dad and I go, we've got it finally, man. We've got it, you know. They're going to finally give me that push. And David Flair beats me in front of 85,000. And out of that 85,000, 80 had buff signs. And we're first out, pyro, me doing my dance, the whole 9 yards. And everybody's excited. Little do they know, I was going, guys, I'm so sorry. What's getting ready to happen? But this is just getting ready to happen.
So on those 8x10s, Danielle, which ones did you want to go with?
Do I get them since I won?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna add those, and you got a print as well, right?
Yeah.
Did you get the black one or did you get the white one?
I don't think Dave even asked me what color I wanted.
Well, which one you want?
What one do you want, white or black? Black.
Okay, we'll get a black one. And then we got this 8x10, this one.
The collage and the first one.
Okay. We'll get the.
You want Danielle on the picture?
I sure do.
2
DANIELLE. Because you're my ex-husband's favorite, and boy, can I not wait to rub that in his face.
Absolutely. Hey, put it on the ceiling above your ex-husband's bed. And just say, that's what I'm looking at when we're having a little bit of fun. All right, Miss Danielle, you got that one?
Here, I'll zoom in.
Ready? And then we want the collage, right? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go the same colors because I'm going to red because the pants are red. Danielle on this one as well?
Sure.
DANIELLE.
You got it.
Just making sure.
It's up on the screen too, Buff, if you need to look.
Oh, thank you. That's a big deal to me, man. I mean, somebody's name being wrong, it just kills me, dude. So I'll make sure, but there's your darling.
Oh, I love it.
All right.
Perfect.
And she's going to get, we're going to give her an extra one, Buff.
Okay, which one you want? You want
I got it up on the screen.
To be different, or this one to have a different one?
How about that one?
The one on your left.
That one right there on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Done.
Thank you.
2.
Your dad is going to have a heart attack.
Yeah, that's my picture.
What'd you say?
Oh, I told my son that his dad's going to have a heart attack.
Do it again, guys. I'm not gonna mess it up. DANIELLE. Got it. Danielle's one of those names that can be spelled 20,000 different ways. So I always ask anyway, period. So thank you so much, baby girl.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, darling.
Danielle, thanks for stopping in with us.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for being a fan. I love you, and just have a good night.
You too. Thanks.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
See you
Bye-bye.
guys. All right. We got Brian coming in next.
Okay.
I'll let you know what Brian is getting here. How you doing, Brian?
Hey, Rocky, how you doing? Hey, Buff, how you doing?
Hey, Brian, what's going on, brother?
No, nothing much. I met you the last time when you did this, so it was like a year.
Yeah, I
ago.
remember you look familiar, so I knew that.
Yeah, you wrote happy birthday on my. It was my birthday the day before. And you wrote happy.
And that's one of my favorite picks, man. That's one of my favorite picks of all. And it's just
Yeah, I
that's
kept
really,
it in my binder.
back in those days, they didn't have like, crop this and crop that and photo this and photo that.
Yeah.
That is how you looked, no matter what.
Yeah, you looked great.
So that's a really good picture, and I got a drop kick at home where that's a drop kick. I'm kicking Vampiro, and I'm completely horizontal.
Oh.
And Eric the catches. I don't know who took the picture, but I found the picture.
Oh, cool.
And it is one of my top selling pictures. This is really good. But Brian, what can we do to you to make your night, my man?
Oh, I think I have the hat. I got your.
He got your red and black.
Red and black.
NWO hat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, we'll drop out and let you guys chit chat.
Okay.
So, would you want to get this one here? You want that one?
Yeah.
That's the one you want?
Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah.
I'm gonna sign it in red. I think that'd be the best. I'm saying.
Oh yeah, sure. Whatever you think is really cool.
Since that's red.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
You want Brian on it or just Buff?
You can put my name on it too. Yeah.
I or Y?
An I. Yeah, so did you wear that hat with a lot of matches? Or that was probably before you got your top hat that you were wearing.
Yeah, I remember at first it was the Kangos were cool. And then after that, the top hat, I just tried on as a joke at a hat shop. And my wife at the time said, that looks really good on you. So I had no idea I was going to, And then my mom came up with that idea.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I always thought it was very cool look,
Yeah, so, just had to add to it a little bit. So it's cool.
Yeah, I always dig your character. I thought it was really cool. One of my favorite moments, I think it was during the NWO when you and Six Pac and you did like that Horseman imitate, and you were like playing the part of Kurt Hennig. I thought that was funny.
Dude, that caused so many problems. It's not funny, but it was a very good skit. Spot, your dog Spot.
Oh yeah, well,
yeah, that was great. And then X-Pac did incredible on that. I mean, the tears and the flare thing, and
yeah, I really thought that was good. Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, they wasn't too happy about it,
Yeah, I guess so.
And of course, he comes walking out with a styrofoam cooler. That was my idea because it was in my car. I'm the one that got in trouble for the whole damn thing.
Oh no!
I'm like, wait a minute. I just gave him the cooler because it made sense of what we're doing, and then that's what was the biggest thing was the drinking part when he said that. So he said, so when you do something like that, you got to go all the way. You can't lay off. You got to go, man.
Right.
So by laying off, that makes it look weak, and then we poured it on and made it look great. So
wow.
I even did the gum or towel behind the back and all that, and so we had a lot of fun.
What did you think of your match with Kurt Hennig? Was that supposed to be his last match, or that was
to Brian?
Oh, awesome! Thank you.
It's in gold. It looks a lot better and like right here than it will on the computer. But that is a tough color to write on. But still, I picked the best color.
It looks great.
Yeah.
This is actually my first piece of ring worn gear of anybody I ever got, so it's pretty cool.
So Brian, since we were running behind tonight, we're gonna let you pick out a couple 8x10s.
Oh, cool. Oh, that'd be awesome. Thanks.
So we got this one, got this one, and we got that one.
Oh, cool. I like that one with the hat, with the NWO hat.
Okay.
And
then we got the collage and the black and white one.
And I think we'll get the black and white one, the NWO. That would be pretty cool.
Okay, so Buff will get one of these and one of these.
Got it.
Wow, thank you. That's awesome.
Just a little gift from us. Like I said, we were running behind tonight. We just wanted to make it right with everybody that bought meet and greets. So everybody's going to get some.
That's awesome.
Get a couple 8x10s.
Yeah, good deal. Wow.
Yeah. Look that up somewhere and see if that happens. It don't.
No, it doesn't.
No, so you're with some good people here, man. Some good people.
You guys are great. I do like every one of their shows here since it started.
He's a regular.
Yeah,
we appreciate
This was the other one?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Buff, for doing this. I got a second time.
Oh, dude, it's my pleasure. Kidding me?
Yeah,
thank you, brother.
Yeah. It's always fun. What'd you think of the NWO Hall of Fame induction? I watched it the other night. I really thought maybe you should have been there too, but
I'm gonna read you a text right quick and let you tell. I didn't even know it was happening. If I would have got asked, to be honest with you, I probably would have turned it down because it's like, I don't know. It's like you in the Hall of Fame. It's your team, and I get it, but still, it's just like it don't seem like it's right, So, and then of all things, they don't mention. And then I'm reading this text to you. That says it all, brother. He says. Yeah, let me erase it. I'm a big eraser, so. Regardless, he said it was very, very sweet. My dad cried, of course. He choked up when I told him I read it to him. And he basically he said they didn't mention nobody else's name.
Yeah, they did.
And that's kind of weird. I mean, keep in mind, that they were the most popular. They were the coolest. But I mean, you want to miss your boys, I mean, at least throw a shout out,
Yeah,
we had a lot of fun, a lot of good TV, a lot of good entertainment, So
I feel you were a big part of the NWO too.
Yeah,
maybe not everybody, but you were definitely.
Yeah, and I was like number 7. This was a pick. I think I was number 7, which is, I think, pretty good, And but when I heard this guy write it, he goes, the guy that wrote it said, "Man," he goes, "You're Buff. Don't worry about it, brother." He goes, he said, "Don't worry about it." He goes, "But I can't believe they didn't mention, anybody's name, And so that is a little bit weird, So, but I love all those guys, so it's not like I'm mad at all. It's like I'm like, wow, why not throw? Remember the time so or there was at least 10 or 15, top NWO guys,
Yeah.
But they didn't, They did not mention it. Brian?
Thank you. Awesome.
Yes, absolutely, man.
Looks, it's gonna go right in my binder. Especially that hat. That hat's gonna stay with me. I'm gonna treasure that for the rest of my life. There.
Oh, dude, that's great.
Oh, awesome, great.
Excellent, brother.
Can't wait to get it.
Absolutely, thank you so much.
Yeah, look, I have to throw it up one time.
Give it due.
Brother, got to. Boom.
Thank you so much, guys.
And you gotta go. 4,
Oh, yeah. Awesome, man. You're awesome. Thank you.
Thanks,
See you,
Brian.
Brian. Thanks, buddy.
See you, Rocky.
Brother. Love you.
Good night. Love you too.
Got it.
All right, we got Torrin coming in next. He got you. He sent in a figure. I believe it's the talking buff.
This one right here.
That's him. What's up, Torrin?
What up, Rocky? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm doing good. Good to see you.
Likewise. Buff Bagwell.
How'd you see this?
I actually got that off eBay.
Did we put it on? Did we put it out there? You didn't get this one on eBay.
I did.
I'm saying we put it on eBay, but this was in my mom's. My mom's going through some medical problems and she has dementia.
Buff, I think there's 2 of those.
Yeah, because this one has been in my mom's shrine. There's not even scratches on any of my doll action figure corners.
Now you're not allowed to say doll. Yep.
Yeah, no, doll. It's a doll. But it's actually my real voice in there and the lips move, dude. And the two things underneath it read the other wrestler if you have another one. And you get picked out of 9 guys out of 200 wrestlers. That's a pretty good thing. And it's the best action figure they ever made of me, dude. It's a good one. It's off the chain, dude. I mean, the boots are perfect, tights, the tattoo, the glasses, the hair, everything is just on the money.
Yeah,
so
I had them growing up. You know what I'm saying? I had them when I was a little kid. But I had the Diamond Dallas Page one. I had Sting, Goldberg, Kevin Nash.
And then when you cover where it goes 1, 2, 3, better luck next time or whatever. It talks. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
There was the one that Torrin sent in, and then there's the one that came out of Buff's collections. Should be 2 of those, right?
Yeah, this is the one that Torrin sent in.
Perfect. Just wanted to make sure.
Oh, I was wondering, as I was talking about the corners.
Yeah, I brought that one with me.
He brought that one with you. That's not the one that's in your collection, Buff.
Yeah, yours is right here.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, this is a little beat up, but still, it's 25 years old, dude. I get it, but when you see like if somebody was to buy mine, which they're going to buy it, and it don't have that, which means a lot, to a collector, and to a fan. So I really appreciate you doing it, bro. This is a really good action figure, man. It's my favorite.
Thank you.
You want me to sign it or just do what I do?
Yeah, just sign it. Sign it. Put sign it. Put NWO for life on it.
Say I'm Buff. I'm the stuff.
Yes.
I say,
Yes.
Buff,
Absolutely.
I'm the stuff, and then I sign my name. You want your name on it?
No. You don't have to put my name on it. Just put I'm Buff, I'm tough, and I'm the stuff. NWO for life.
Okay. Buff. Isn't that weird?
Man, it's not working.
Tough. And the stuff.
Could you put NWO for life up there?
I'm the stuff. There you go, brother.
Thank you.
Yes. That's a good one, man.
He wants NWO for life on there too, Buff.
NWO for life.
Yep.
Because that would be
I didn't really know they meant that, by the way. But it has been NWO for life.
Yeah. I do have a question.
Hit me.
Okay, so when you joined the NWO, like did you voluntarily join, or like was it already determined who was going to be in the NWO, who was not going to be in the NWO?
Believe it or not, Kevin Nash came to me and goes, "Do you want to be in the NWO?" And I went, "Are you kidding? Absolutely."
Okay.
And damn, man, I can't make this look as good as I want to, but the E on there is the way the paper is. I'm gonna carry it onto the paper here, onto the box, so it looks good.
And another question that I have, well, what advice do you have for people who want to be in shape and be buff like you and stuff like that?
Diet. Years ago, it was 80% working out, and there you go. See it, man. I got NWO for life on there.
Thank you.
It was 80% workout, 20% diet, and then Scotty came out looking like a freak, best body in the business, and everybody said, "How do you do that?" And it's carbohydrates, bro. It's when you eat, and it's what you eat, and it's when you eat it. So it's, if I was to write a book, it would be titled "What and When," because that's the catch. If you eat a piece of bread before you go to bed, that's a piece of dough that's going to lay in your stomach, and it's going to stick. It's going to stay. No matter what, it's going to stay. So, but if you eat that at 12 o'clock noon, you're going to burn it off. So it's just what and when. So diet would be my answer.
Okay.
So just try to tighten your diet up, and everything after 6 counts. 6 p.m. If you eat after 6, keep in mind your body's starting to slow down, so it's not metabolizing that food, so it's going to probably stick somewhere. So I got how I looked the way I looked. 80% of the reason why I looked the way I looked was because of diet.
Okay.
And 20%, anybody work out, that gets 20. But it don't seem like that, but it does. And man, thank you so much for being a fan, and thank you so much for joining us tonight, man. It really, really means a lot to me. It does.
No problem.
Thank you, man.
It was definitely an honor. It was
Hey,
definitely
Torn, we're gonna throw you in an 8x10. Which one you want to get?
Got to go with the black NWO one, the black and white NWO. No, not
This one right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That one, got it.
Yep.
And thanks again for bearing with us. I know we were running a little bit behind, so we're just going to try to sweeten the deal for everybody that bought a meet and greet.
It's cool. It's cool. And
you want your name on it or not?
No, you can just put your name and just put NWO for life, of course.
Got it. Well, let me see that. Let me over this. There'll be another 2. Buff. NWO for life, and don't put my name on it so I can sell it on eBay. Did I say that out loud? I didn't even say that out loud. Just send me my 10%. I'm playing with you, brother. You're a great guy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, dude. You kidding me? Anybody? I said I have never in my life turned down an autograph. I never will. Buff, NWO for life, brother.
Thank you.
You got it.
Torn, thanks for stopping in, brother.
Thanks, Rocky.
Give it to me. For life. That's it, man. That's it. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. See you.
Bye-bye.
All right. We got Brandon Savage coming in next. I believe Brandon got one of your prints. I'll let you know which color, either black NWO or white. What's up, Brandon?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
We're doing good. You want the black or the white?
Let's do the black one, man. You gotta keep the original black going.
Bro, that is the way to do it. You're exactly right. That right there is NWO. That's the way we brought it up. That's the way we made it. That's the way we wanted it. And we just watered it down a little bit too much. But that right there was the ride, brother.
That's the original, man.
I wore this to a theme park one time. And I never wore an NWO shirt ever again. I was like, because we didn't even know how popular we were getting, you know?
Right.
So it was like, you got to be kidding me, you know?
Man, it was huge. It changed the business.
It did. It did. And like I always say, I'd like to be, known as being in one of the coolest things in pro wrestling. Not the coolest thing ever in pro wrestling, but to be honest with you, I'm stuck with the one that I don't want, which is the NWO was the coolest thing in pro wrestling.
Well, I'll tell you as a fan, and I've always thought this, I thought you were the coolest one in the NWO. Always, because I felt like your character, the way you presented it, just embodied what NWO was. You know what I mean? You always had more charisma and just the way that you carried yourself and you did it. You were always my favorite or one of the top favorites in the NWO.
I appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate that so much. I worked really hard at it, and all we are when we're on TV or wherever we're at, if you're at a club even, we're just ourselves turned up just a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So if I wanted to be that person, I can be, but I'm the nicest guy on the face of the planet, dude. I'm nice to everybody. I speak to everybody. Like I said, I don't turn autographs down, and I just don't. There's no way I could do it. I couldn't say no. There's no way I could do that.
And I mean, as fans, we appreciate that, man, because I mean, you guys embody a lot of what we strive to be as fans, and that's cool, man. I'm pretty sure I live in Louisville, Kentucky, so I've met more of the boys than
I'm about to say, yeah, up there for sure.
Yeah, I worked at a Marriott here, and WCW came through for several shows. And I'm almost positive I ran into you and Scott.
Yeah,
at one point there, and
absolutely.
It's just back then I more just said hi, and it was a pleasure to meet you, and I didn't do
sure
because I didn't want to bother y'all. But
to me, about 80% of the guys are like you're describing, but.
Right.
Not me, bro. I was always, there for the fan and wanted them to, get something out of, meeting me and seeing me. And I even go to Sting and Lex and go, guys, these kids they don't even know who I am. I'm signing their autograph, And then they even started, seeing that it was, not proper not to do that. And they're two of my best friends. I love them both to death. So,
right.
Yeah. Yeah,
well, I appreciate everything.
All right, so we're gonna sign this one here, and what? You want your name on it?
Yeah, you can put my name on it. NWO for life.
Yeah.
It ain't never going nowhere, man. All my prints and 8x10s hang up on the wall. I've got a couple of your other ones already hanging up, so it'll all.
What is your name again, buddy?
Brandon. B-R-A-N-D-O-N.
Brandon.
Yes, sir.
B-R-A-N-D-O-N.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Like I said, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate all the boys.
Dude, we worked hard, bro. And I'm talking 300 a year, stuff, 300 shots a year stuff, So it was people want to dog it out sometimes, but that 6 years we had of this NWO run was so wonderful. But it just meant so much.
It was crazy, man. It was
It was.
crazy.
It really was. I mean, the whole front row, from chicks to college dudes,
Yep.
it became a soap opera for guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we made it cool. There you go.
And Brandon, we're gonna throw an 8x10 in there for you. Which one you like?
Yeah, let's do the black and white NWO one. Yep.
That one, okay.
You can just do the same thing on that. NWO for life.
Just to Brandon, NWO for life.
There you go.
Buff.
Like I said, buddy, I appreciate you, man. I ain't gonna take up too much more of your time.
Hey, I just appreciate you contacting us and getting with us, man, because it means a lot to me, bro. That's why I've never turned down an autograph. Is because to walk up to somebody and ask for an autograph, that's a big deal, bro. That means a lot.
That's all.
And for somebody that I've seen it done a million times, for trying to go, I'm eating or what, I never understood that. I was like, dude, the eating thing, all that does is make you sound like a bad guy, dude. I mean, whether you're eating or not, who cares? It takes 2 seconds to knock it out. You don't sound like a butthole,
Right.
So I could be right here and get asked. I'd go with the biggest smile on my face. Here you go, buddy. No problem, But every once in a while, there'll be one of those I'd have to checkmate. To Brandon, Buff, NWO for life.
Appreciate you, brother.
You got it, brother. That was good, man.
Thanks for all you do, man. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks,
I really,
Brandon.
really enjoyed it, man. Thank you so much for coming to see me, and thank you so much, bro, for being a fan. Thank you, bro.
See you, Brandon.
Peace out. For life.
All right, we got Corwin coming in next. And he got one of your prints as well, the NWO print. I'll see what we... Corwin, you want the white or the black?
The black.
I'll do the black.
I also want a 4-pack of 8x10s in one of the events.
Cool deal. Also, what 8x10 would you like?
I did two of the paint and 2 of the collage.
So 2 of those and 2 of the collage.
You want two of these
big
ones and 2 collages.
He gets 1 NWO print and then he gets 2 of this one buff. You can look.
2 of those
and 2 of the collage.
Got it. Oh, 2 of the collage. Well, what about the NWO black thing we picked up? Just 1 of those?
Yep.
Got it.
Floor is yours.
Got you, my man. So, you want your name on it?
On the NWO print, yes, and one of the collages.
Gotcha. How do you spell your name?
Corwin.
To Corwin, Bob.
Thank you.
I made this whole damn thing mine. So they can sign somewhere else if you see somebody, but I made it mine. Now it's yours. Did you say 2 of these? Yeah, 2 of those. I'm sorry. Okay. And you said you want one that does have corn. Spell that name again.
CORWIN.
These guys are so professional. They have it written down, but it's just easy for you to tell me and me to make sure,
No problem.
But they're so professional. It's right in front of my face. I'd rather you tell me. And there's the one we're going to sign to Corm.
All right.
Okay. NWO. I'll put on there. On this one, I'm gonna put I'm buff and I'm the stuff.
Perfect. Did you prefer working? Nice.
There you go, man. Boom.
Sweet.
Gotcha. Did I prefer what, buddy?
Did you prefer working more as a face or a heel?
It was hard for me to be a heel only because I was funny. It was like when Scott Steiner cut somebody's throat, you're like, whoa, you know. I cut it and go like, look, your neck's bleeding. Can you believe that? I cut it, your neck's bleeding. So it was funny. And so that was just my gimmick. So it was pretty tough for me to be the heel they wanted me to be. Like Scotty was a great heel, but it's much, much more fun to be a heel because you don't have no rules. There's no rules. You don't gotta. You ain't got what you say. You ain't gotta be nice. You know. It's just you just be you. Let it roll. I ain't never written down an interview. I never gone in the ring and looked at the ramp before the show. If I slipped and fell, I made it part of the deal. You know, and I just did whatever coming off the cuff, bro. People call me to do these podcasts. They want to go over. I go, I ain't going over nothing. I said, match record, and I'll blow your mind. I said, so let's just do it. And they're like, let's do it. So we have a lot of fun with that. But yeah, so I really appreciate you being a fan. So you got some belts back there in the background.
Yeah, a little bit of Crockett, a little bit of WWF.
That's cool, man. That's really cool. Two of these. Okay. On the collages, one corn, one not.
Nah, you don't have to put my name on them.
Just sign them.
Yep.
This 20, it ain't 22 yet, is it? That's the one that's the toughest. Remember the damn year when you're signing autographs.
I hear you with everything going on.
God, especially with everything. Like he said, everything's going on, man. It's unbelievable. There's one of the two. I'll sign them both up for you.
Sweet.
All right, my brother.
Appreciate it.
Well, bro, I really appreciate you coming into us. Have a good night, okay?
Thanks for doing this.
For life, baby.
See you, Corin. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
You got it.
All right. How we doing? Good?
Yep.
Do you want to show a few of the figures that you haven't sold yet?
That's up to you, big man.
We could pop them up on the screen, let people see what you got.
Let's just actually keep maybe over. Start getting more to it. Yeah.
I like that one.
Boom. This one's got a story behind it. We couldn't do the wheelchair stuff anymore, me and Scotty, because the Wheelchair Association of America or whatever
didn't like it.
Threatened to sue us. They were going to sue us, but I wasn't making fun of people in wheelchairs. I was making fun of myself.
Pretty much.
So we fought them for a while, but bro, there was some really good skits with the wheelchair, bro. Me and Steiner came up. Matter of fact, we had a team meeting, which is the whole company. And everybody, of course, after me and Scotty started doing it, they started kind of doing their own thing. And Bischoff called a meeting and he goes, listen, he goes, your agent tells you what to do. He said, there's only two people in the room that can do what they want to do. And I went, oh God, please don't. Please. Eric, please, no. And he goes, everybody but Bagwell and Steiner cannot do anything without asking their agent and confirming it before doing it, except Bagwell and Steiner. And I just went, and every head in the place went,
What?
And I went, Eric, what have you done? But we did, though, dude. We nailed it. I mean, my God, we just hit it, man. It was just on, bro. This is a good one. That's a good one. This is off the chain to me because I've actually got, and you can find them over there if you want to, and we probably need to find them anyway to put it here together. This is the very first Buff Bagwell thing. No, the one's the armbands. I got an armband and a neckband that's in there somewhere. And like really, like a real one. Look at me, like you can put it on. It's not a Dawes. It's loose in there, like it's in there to.
The actual neckbands themselves.
Yeah, the neckband. There you go. Yes. I actually have this armband that is on this doll is right here. The neckband on this doll is right here. I kept it. So to me, this is really, really, really cool. It's a great doll anyway, but it just, I mean, who the hell saves the stuff like this? Me.
Yeah,
that's who.
You got to save it.
But that's a good one. Let's see what else we got. We got another. This one here is supposedly everybody's talking about. Really, yeah. This one's supposedly off the chain right now. And I don't know nothing about it except it's me in there.
Some of those can be tough to find in good condition. A lot of people.
Like I said, brother. I mean, there ain't a scuff on the corners. I mean, this has been sitting in my mom's, I call it her shrine.
Right.
For 25 years, bro, while being touched. If you got close to it, sirens and shit went off. So it was crazy. That's really a good one. David was telling me about it. It was a real popular one at the time.
So we're going to go ahead and move things on, and we're going to bring Jeremy in.
Let's do it.
Jeremy got the black NWO print, I believe. What's up, Jeremy?
What's up, fellas?
How we doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
You got this one, correct?
That one, yeah. And a collage, yeah.
And he got one of your collages as well.
Okay.
And then we'll throw in either this one or this one. Which one you want?
It don't matter, honestly. It really don't matter.
How about that one? That's one of my favorites.
That'll work.
So one of these, Buff.
Do you want your name on the NWO big one?
The big one I'd prefer not, since it's going to be signed by multiple people. The other ones I don't care. None of it's leaving my collection. All right, I'm gonna go left field. Want some questions here, buddy?
Go ahead.
All right. So you live in Atlanta, right?
Yep.
Have you, or do you plan on going to Dragon Con?
I think it's September, isn't it?
Yes.
Then I have somebody sent it to me, and I'm planning on definitely being there.
Dude, it's a blast. It is an absolute blast.
I will definitely do that. There's Buff NWO, baby.
Yes, thank you.
You got it. And
all right.
There's
your follow-up questions. So I've seen in some of your pictures, you come from a racing family just like me. Does your dad still own the Super Stalker?
No, I don't. But dude, he's in NH. And I said it's one of those things that's super cool if you love cars.
Yes.
But to people that ain't car people, it really ain't that big a deal. But he's in the NHRA Hall of Fame, bro.
Nice.
I mean, he won the world twice, won the division 15 times. I mean, he was. I mean, we had a lumber company, so we had money.
Yeah.
That takes money. Everybody else is pulling up, dragging their car in. We're pulling up in chaparrals.
Yes,
Cars over covered.
The old chaparral.
Flag out. Said, Fort Bagwell and 3 cars, and nobody was in anybody else's cars, but they'd come over to ours because it was just cooler, and even back then, that's just the way. That's my, I didn't become cool on my own. I mean, my dad's the coolest 75-year-old man on the planet.
That's awesome.
And so, we had a lot of fun, though. A lot of fun with that, man. We had a lot of fun.
My old man set the
He's actually in a video of Jumpstart My Heart by Molly Crew.
Okay.
But you gotta watch. I mean, brother, it's like a click. I mean, barely just a little flash, but it's him doing a burnout with smoke coming out of off his tire. So it's pretty cool. On the collage, what you want your name on that or just Buff?
You can put my name on it and you can describe the shit out of it. I don't care.
Okay. What is your first name?
Jeremy. Jeremy.
Tell me again your name again. I got it.
Yeah. My old man set the A kind of altered record in the mid-90s.
Really?
Yes, and IHRA, yes.
Yeah, my dad still owes on a few records. I can't remember, but people don't really realize how much goes into super stock racing. I mean, with the breakouts and the time you got to dial into your win, you got your time that you're going to run a quarter mile in.
Yep.
And so he's got to. I mean, I'd be sitting there, and his opponent would leave. And it seemed like an hour, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom, here come Dead's light.
Yep.
He had to kill it at the light, and then I heard that Hemi coming down through there, and I knew right there if he was going, I knew he had him, because that's just crossing the finish line, and you don't break out.
Yep.
It ain't just cubic inch and weight and who gets there first in super stock.
Yep.
It's a lot more to it. If people really knew how much went into it, super stock would be a lot more popular, I think.
Yeah, I miss it. I miss it dearly. I've actually, my old man passed away a few years ago, and I'm actually getting ready to get the car back running again. So, pretty excited to get that thing going.
That'd be cool, man.
And thank you for the many years of entertainment on wrestling, man. It's been
Hey,
great.
brother, I love doing it. It was, don't get me wrong, brother. It was it's a toll. It's a lot on you, but at the same time, it's something I would do again without a shadow of a doubt. And keep in mind, bro. I mean, it's a lot of luck involved with that too, but I happen to be on TV with one of the best bodies in the business at the height of pro wrestling. So, can't be much better than that. So
yeah.
There's, I'm Buff and I'm the Stuff.
Thank you.
To Jeremy. And then I've signed down the bottom right there.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, my man. Okay. What are we doing? Is that all, Jeremy, with that one? All the picks?
We got the other one, right?
We got a freebie in there for him.
That one right there.
This
There.
one?
Yeah.
Is there one more?
Yep.
Okay. This one also?
Yeah.
Okay. You want Jeremy on this one or not?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks, everybody from the asylum. You guys are doing great.
Hey, thanks for being part of it, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks to everybody else that's watching for jumping in on this. We apologize for a little bit of our tardiness, but we're trying to make it up with an extra picture for everybody. So
yes.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys so much, man. Thank you. Hey, Jeremy, thanks for being a fan, bro, period.
Absolutely. You guys have a great night.
I promise you may not think this, but later on tonight, I want you to think about it means more to me, you coming on the screen than what I'm doing, because it just means that, some of us out there that, that I did it right, and somebody respecting that. And that means a lot to me. So thank you.
Well, hope to see you in Atlanta this September.
Hey, absolutely, brother.
All right, buddy. See you guys.
See you,
See
pal.
you, Jeremy. All right. Real quick. We had a question from a.
I ain't answering no question. I'm kidding.
Well, you might recognize the name. Can you read that?
Yes, I do. I sure do, and know her very well.
She was wanting to know how do you
I
feel
do. How do you feel being put?
not being put in the Hall of Fame with the NWO? My Bobby and Midnight still aren't in there either. I feel.
Let's go. I can talk about that for an hour, but for Bobby Eaton, for Lex Luger, for think about that. The Steiner brothers are in the Hall of Fame, bro.
And I'm gonna put my 2 cents in here. Just real quick. It is called the Wrestling Hall of Fame for a reason.
Exactly.
When they're putting guys in there that are celebrities of another genre, it's just my 2 cents. This doesn't mean this isn't scripture.
Actually, good. You're right.
But to me as a wrestling fan, I feel that it's kind of a slap in the face to put in someone who didn't give their all to the business. Right. They were just there maybe for one pay-per-view or one show. And I'm not disrespecting any of those entertainers because there's a lot of great ones out there.
Sure.
But it's the Wrestling Hall of Fame. You should fill it with wrestlers.
Yes.
And then if you have room at the end for a celebrity, fine. I'm okay with that. But there's a lot of great talent out there, and I'm not going to name any names. There's a few in my mind. But there's a lot of...
To answer your question, I think it sucks that they're not doing it the right way. And, Rock and Roll finally got put in, and
right.
But even them, those guys, that's a Rock and Roll Express, brother.
Like I said, I'm a guy who loves all things cool, all genres. I love, Ozzy Osbourne and all these other greats in the rock and roll genre. But it just seems like to me that the Wrestling Hall of Fame should be made up of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
Absolutely.
That's just me. That's just me talking. So,
right. Yeah, exactly.
So let's go ahead and.
But yes, but you're correct also with that statement.
Yeah.
So it does make sense and it's the truth. So.
I just have a lot of respect for all the guys that put all their lives pretty much on hold to travel the world and put a show on for everybody else, and I think that they should.
Hey, bro, I broke my neck in the ring wrestling.
Yeah.
And I was back in the ring with the guy that broke it 10 months later.
Yeah.
Now, in every other company except WCW, usually that guy wins. But
right, I remember that.
I got beat.
Yeah.
So they took a year-long angle. We could have made a year out of that.
Yep.
And we killed it with one match. So,
one little swipe done.
Gone.
But we got we're going to get going. We got George coming in next.
Okay.
And he got the collage.
Okay.
And I'll let him pick up another one. George, we're going to give you another one here. Which one you like? You like this one?
Do the black and white one.
That one there. So we'll get one of these buff and one of the collage.
Okay. And it is George.
And I'll let you have the floor. I'm running my mouth enough.
No big deal, Rock. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming in, buddy.
No problem. Hey, Buff, how you doing?
Hey, man, what's going on, brother?
Oh man, it has been a trip. I'm telling you, man, I was a Monday night flipper.
You were part of the Monday Night Wars, baby.
Yes, I was. I was one of the originals. I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
Going back to and it's kind of a two-parter. The Judy Bagwell, okay, was that actually your mom?
Yes.
And the Judy Bagwell on a pole match. Whose idea was that?
Now that I couldn't like actually know, but I'm guessing the writers.
Right.
But where she came from was actually, believe it or not, Rick Steiner thought of it. I broke my neck in Columbia, South Carolina, as a baby face. When we came back to Columbia, I'm full fledged, wide open heel. So all of a sudden, here comes Rick on the big Prototron going, I got somebody back here that don't think y'all so cute. I got your mother. I went, I sold it, and here she comes. And she didn't really, and I couldn't get her to, because my mom ran a lumber company with 200 men employees. And if you didn't have a pen in your pocket that said Southeastern Building Supply, you got fired instantly. Instantly fired. So, she's tough with the words. And we're talking 70s and 80s. So truck drivers pull up and they're thinking, a woman's running this? And in about 2 seconds, that guys are going, So she but when it was time to do this skit we were doing, she was losing it. I could tell she didn't have that Judy Bagwell in her. I said, Mama, I pulled her aside. I said, listen, I said, you're going to have to kick out. You got to, I know it's you're nervous. And the more I talked to her, the worse she got. During that time, they had lost a multi-million-dollar company, and their baby son is rolling, Yeah. And actually, I just hired my whole family and made a corporation out of it called The Real Buff Inc. And that way, instead of have them having a call and ask for can you pay for my house mortgage this month, I just made it where it was just they were doing something for me, and we made it all work, I could write them off for my taxes, and it made sense. So I just opened my own corporation, and that even that was her idea. It was her idea to do that. But she would. But anyway, so finally we get out there, and I said, whoa. I said, wait a second, old lady. See, she was trying to be, Marcus, you're not supposed to do that. Still wasn't being her. Finally, I go, listen, old lady. I go, without me, you couldn't even eat. And then here she comes. She wants us to get in the ring.
Yeah.
She got in the ring. And I went, oh, shit. And she goes to Scotty first, and I told her to leave him alone because Scotty was dead against women in wrestling. Dead against it. And but he was going with it because it was popular and we were popular and it was working. And then she came over to me with her finger was broke and grabbed me by the ear and took me off and then threw me backstage. And for some reason, like I said, back to, you get genetics from your parents. She turns around and raises her arms, and the crowd goes crazy. And I was like, God, I said, I guess I know where I get it from. Now, George, I signed to George on this, so Buff. George, Buff.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
That'll work.
Okay. And then you got, which one we got here for him? Is there another one we got?
Hey, Rocky, which one was the other one?
The NWO black and white, and I also got the figure as well.
Wait, which figure do we got? Rocky, we need some help.
What do you get, Dave? I forget.
I think it was there was a couple of different ones, but
yeah, we had like 3 or 4 different.
It was the first one, I think. It was like the OF.
Show me like the old school one.
The OSFTM, Jeff, the one in the blue box with the bubble
I think I got it. This one. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I don't think. I'll make sure you got what you need.
That's it, Buff. That's the one he got.
That's the one. Cool.
Yes. Sorry about that, guys.
That's
That's
all right.
right. Do you want your name on this doll, or just me do my I'm Buff on the stuff and that thing?
Can you write NWO for life and just Buff?
You just want that's all you want on it? None of that. That's what you want.
Yes.
Okay. N W O. And then what else after that? Just that's it. You said, or
NWO for life,
and then sign it.
And just sign it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Done.
I really appreciate all the years of entertainment you brought me,
bro.
And for what it's worth, you were one of the most underrated performers I've ever seen.
I appreciate that. It's bad when you know what you just said, when I can hear it and I know it, but there's a reason for everything, but it's no doubt about it, brother. I was the most underrated, and they just, like I said, I beat Piper, I beat Flair.
Yeah.
And then David beats me about 85,000. I'm like,
I know.
What are we doing, guys? I mean, what makes it? And of course, they tell me what we're going to do down the line. And of course, none of that happens, So there's NWO for life.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Again.
Okay, brother.
Thank you, sir.
And then this one, you want?
Can you just put NWO for life on it as well?
You want? Yes, you can. I sure can.
This is the first time I've ever done one of these live meet and greets, so I'm a little nervous. I'm like sweating here.
Well, you don't. Well, just so you know, we got the AC on high, and I'm preaching your boy. He got his jacket on in here. Because you know me, I'm hot blooded, bro. I'm doing this. It's motions and going, and he's over here. I think I might have to chiseling out of the ice. All right, so NWO for life on this one too.
Yep.
You're doing fine, George.
You're
doing great.
I like to think that, with our little outfit here, that we give everybody an experience instead of a line of cattle herding them in and push them out the door. So
right.
We appreciate you coming in.
Hey, no problem, guys.
Yeah, we care about people. That's one thing that me and Rocky hit off from the start, and that is, his group and me. We do it because we love it, and it's from our hearts. And a lot of guys don't. And you can tell those guys that do and don't. Like I'll be at home, and someone will say, "Hey, I saw Scott Steiner the other day." Scott's a great friend of mine. But I'll go, "Did you get a picture with him?" And then they'd be like, "Well, no, I didn't get a picture with him or anything." He's a little bit funny about that. But I was like, "You get a picture with Scott Steiner, come back and show me. Let me know." I said, "Because you got something done, brother."
Right.
George, thanks for coming in, buddy.
NWO for life, brother.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Buff. You're awesome.
Forever, bro.
Yep.
See you, George.
I would have never known you were nervous. You did a great job. So
thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on. I love you, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
From the heart.
See you, George. All right, we got Hugh coming in next. Hugh looks comfortable. I'm going to say this. Hugh looks comfortable.
He looks what?
You look comfortable.
How you both? How you, Rocky? All right.
Yeah, I've seen you before. We've done this. You've done this before with me. I met you in person.
I have a while back.
Huh?
I've done this before a while back. How are you doing? You all right?
Hey, all's good, bro. All's good, and looks like you're chilling, so that's good.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning over here, so it's quite late. But I'm just totally excited right now. So yeah,
Great. Well, let's make you more excited. What are we signing for you?
Get one of these.
Yes, that please. Could you make it out to Hugh, please?
Hugh. Gotcha.
And then
I've got a couple
Hugh,
of questions, if you don't mind.
Hugh, we're going to give you another one. We got this one here, and we got this one here.
Can I have the same one that I've got, but can I have that made out to my friend Mike? He's actually my best man at my wedding next month, and he'd freak out over that. He'd love it.
Okay, so to Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. Buff, we're going to do another one you're signing right now, but it's going to be to Mike.
Done.
The floor is yours, Mr. Hugh.
Cool. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, I've got a couple of questions, Buff, if you don't mind me asking.
To Mike. There it is, my man.
Oh, wow, that looks awesome. What was your favourite thing about coming to the UK when you used to come with WCW?
Ask that again, brother.
What was your favourite thing about coming to the UK when you used to tour with WCW?
Dude, Hogan's great, bro. I mean, he really is. And, like everybody, there's haters and you hear things, I mean, all that. But, I mean, he's solid and a great guy. But, yeah, when we heard he was coming in, we thought, we're going to make it, Well, when he first came in, we really didn't rock the boat too much. It didn't do as much as we thought. But NWO happened, brother, and it was on, bro. And there's only two babyfaces you could go to get that kind of response, and that'd been Sting or Hogan, And the story comes to me that they went to Sting first, and Sting said, "No, I want to say babyface. This is blonde hair, that." And they go to Hogan, which I thought they'd probably get the same answer, and he said, "I'll do it." So it was on, and there we went.
Oh, cool.
It was great, dude. It's just geniuses. I mean, whoever took the time in that, but there's two Mike.
Oh, he's gonna love that. He's the best man at my wedding next month, and he's gonna freak out with that. He'll love it.
Is that an England voice I hear?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, all the way from England.
Cool, man.
It's it's late at night here, but this is so cool.
Yes.
I love it. And I've also got another question. You were in Living the Dream. What was it like filming with Kevin Nash in that and with Philip Glenister? Because I watched it. I did like it. It was quite
Living the Dream. That's right, because it was English-based stuff.
Yeah.
The writer and stuff, yeah. We had a lot of fun, because we hadn't seen each other in a while, and so it was a lot of fun to shoot that show with him. And I thought it was a pretty cool little show.
Yeah, it was good. It was very funny. I liked it.
I thought it was very good. So, but yeah, living the dream.
Yeah, when I see you come in, I was like, oh. So I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, oh, yeah, it's Buff Bagwell. And she's like, oh, cool.
Yes.
So, yeah, no.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for being a fan, though, bro. Thank you. Thank you, bro.
So, and I just want to say thank you very much for everything. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you appreciating, bro. Like I said, when we came out, bro, we came out to please. I didn't come out for myself. Somebody one time said, you got in wrestling to be cool. And I said, let me get something straight with you. I go, I was cool when I came out of my mama. I said, I'd have to be a wrestler to be cool. I said, I already was cool. I got into wrestling because I loved it and wanted to make money. I said, so let's drop the cool part because I've been cool my whole life. So, but thank you so much for letting me be cool on TV and watching it and liking it.
Oh, no. No problem.
But thank you, bro. I love you. And NWO for life, brother. There it is. That's a good one.
Oh,
thanks, you.
Thank you, bro.
We'll see you later. Jeff, check your messages. I was told to tell you that. He's like, what messages? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we got Tyler coming in next.
Seems like Rocky's having some problems.
I suppose everybody's streaming 4K upstairs.
Scrub grab a couple of anything diet. Coke, Mountain Dew, anything. And you know what? In that bag I brought, I got a pouch in there and I got a bunch of change if you want it.
I got a bunch of change here.
Okay, cool.
You hear me all right?
Rocky, we're calling for you.
Dave, can you hear me?
Yeah, drop them out and bring them back in.
All right. Is that better?
Buff, do you hear Rocky? Do you hear me? The joys of the internet.
Yeah, StreamYard. I don't think anybody's. Yeah, StreamYard has a hiccup every once in a while.
Try now, see if he hears you.
Buff, can you hear us? Jeff.
I think Jeff went to go get him a soda.
Ah.
All right, well, we'll sit here for a moment and wait. That way we can get this fixed.
Yeah, it's just being weird.
I'll just put some of this stuff up. We have some 8x10s left. Meet and greets are only $35. You can come in and talk to Buff. We do have 11x14s. These are all going for $100. The reason they're $100 is you can get them signed by Bischoff, Nash, and Buff. Buff will sign today. We'll take it to Nash on May 15th, and then it'll get signed in June by Bischoff. So we're giving you all 3 signatures for $100.
Plus 2 meet and greets.
On top of that. Do you hear us? Do you hear us talking? You hear us? You hear us? No? Nothing?
No, he can't.
Let me call Jeff. Hold on.
It was going good there for a minute.
Maybe something, maybe, I don't know.
I can hear that.
Buff cannot hear us. Can you drop him out and back in and see if that fixes the problem?
Yeah.
Some technical difficulties. Nick, can you hear us all right in the background?
Do a thumbs up, Nick, if you hear us. He can
Nick
hear
can
us.
hear us.
Well, no, he's not. He's been hearing us the whole show. It's StreamYard. Jeff, you might want to leave and come back in. So just refresh. Yeah, there you go. Just refresh the entire browser.
Sometimes with the hotel internet, sometimes they have timers on them. It'll actually time out, and then you have to hit the rejoin type thing.
Happens all the time, yeah.
But anywho, we got all kinds of stuff going on. We got next weekend, we got Eric Rowan joining us live. It's going to be a great show. And then see, we got 17th and we got April 24th. That's Mark Merrow, isn't it?
No, Mark Merrow's May 1st.
That's right.
And May 8th is Kelly Kelly.
That's going to be a good one.
We can't get the Fiend. He works with WWE.
Yep, that he does.
WWE doesn't let their talent do shows like this.
Unless it's sanctioned by WWE.
Yeah.
But that's the way it goes. Down the road, we might see some of those guys come out.
All right. I think we're good.
Oh
Can you
man,
hear us now?
I did great.
good.
Perfect.
Had a little hiccup.
Huh?
We had a little hiccup with the sound.
That's all right.
I think they kicked us off the network for a minute.
Yeah, the hotels are sometimes they time out.
Really?
Yeah, and you'll have to refresh. It's just their way of trying to keep things regulated in the building, I guess. Sometimes they do that.
Wow.
But anyway, we got Tyler coming in next.
All right.
Let me double check. I know I have it here. Here we go. And I'll figure out which one he wants. Hey, Tyler.
How's it going, Rocky?
Good. Which 8x10 you want? We got this one? That one? Or that one?
Can I have the last one?
The black and white.
Yeah, I'll
one
take
right
that
there?
one.
Cool. Black and white it is.
Keep it original.
Do you want your name on there, brother?
Yeah, can you put to Tyler, fan for life, and then your signature?
Absolutely.
So I got a two-part question for you while you're signing that.
All right.
So how'd you feel about your WWE run? And also, I had a question about the Wolfpack. Now, was that something you were ecstatic to do at first? I mean, doing the original for so long, was it one of those things that you just kind of went with the flow?
Well, the last thing he said is what you did in wrestling, period. You went with the flow, period. But,
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but really, that's the truth. But the Wolfpack, believe it or not, was going to be like the elite, and they were going to be done kind of watered down the black and white, you know.
Oh wow! Yep.
And so all of a sudden, I started seeing guys walking around with, you know, this red black shirt on. I'm going, why don't I have one? So that was the only thing I ever had to. I never asked Sting to ever help me in the business ever. But on that one, we're in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm seeing red and black Wolfpack shirts. And so I went straight to Sting. I said, Sting, I said, I need. He goes, wait a minute. He goes, you don't.
Where's mine?
He said, they're not figuring you in. I go, well, you tell me. I mean, he left, and in about 2 minutes he came back and he threw me a tank top and a t-shirt. That means you're in.
Right. So you were just kind of blindsided to the whole thing, right? You're just
totally,
you know?
Totally. Like I wasn't the part of the elite of what they were shooting for. So, but no problems or no problem with it, except I wanted to be, of course, with the elite.
Yeah, when I was younger too, it was like it was kind of like a competition of which one's cooler, the red or the white, or the like I don't know. There was a lot of kids like when I was in school, like it was like if you weren't the original, you weren't the cool kid, you know?
Right.
So.
Right. Exactly. Right. But
yeah.
When they were the Wolfpack, to me, I think we should have kept the black and white and just stayed with it and just got it down to the elite. But the Wolfpack worked.
Right.
To me, it confused everybody. Because
right. I totally agreed because
I was confused.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. Yeah. Right. Yeah. No. Because I mean, when you started that whole Wolfpack thing, it was like it was cool when it was white, black and white, and then it was like nah. It just kind of got stale because you were doing the whole thing all over again and like rinse and repeating it. So I agree with you 100%. Like, I mean, I was a fan of both, of course, because I like Sting as well. But I mean, the original's the best. Original's the best, and just the song, just the song clicked. It just kind of it amped you up,
Absolutely.
100%, man.
Blonde hairs and all the neon colors.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
But I want to get this right because you acted like you wanted it just like that. To Tyler, number one fan.
Fan for life, and then just
NWO for life.
Yeah, you could put NWO on there. Yeah, that works. That works.
And then put great fan or like that. You're saying?
Yeah. Great fan for life. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't want to confuse you. Sorry, Buff.
Fan for life. I like that. Fan for life.
We got to do the for life too, buddy.
NWO is for life as well, brother. So there's two Tyler, and it may be cool if I sign my name.
Heck yeah, brother.
Try so we get a chance. Oh, what we're up is trying. We got it on there good. That's really good.
Yeah, this just made my weekend, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for doing this.
Bro, absolutely. Thank you. You made my weekend, coming to see us, bro. So thank you.
Dave, you going to throw it up?
For life, baby. Hey,
thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Man.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
See you, buddy. I'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right. So we have Matt coming on next. He got your 8x10 collage. Come on in, Matt.
What's going on, Buff?
What's going on, Matt? How you
What's
doing?
going on? Good. This is Savannah.
Okay.
She wanted to be on here.
Hey, Savannah.
Say hi.
Hi.
All right.
I like your jersey, man. I'm a diehard baseball fan.
Well, believe it or not, dude, it's actually a Braves jersey.
I saw the symbol.
Yeah, it's an all-star game.
That's awesome.
All-star jersey. So everybody goes, man, I like the Nationals too. And I'm like, this is a Braves jersey, bro. It's Freeman on the back.
Yeah, I have the Gleyber Torres for the Yankees jersey like that.
Yeah.
We met Tukey Toussaint and Austin Riley.
Really?
Yeah, when they were in AAA for the Gwinnett Stripers, they played the Rail Riders in Scranton, and we go up there all the time to meet the players.
Do you want your name on the collage?
Yeah, please.
What's your name?
Matt.
To Matt. And then Buff. All right, brother.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for a great career, man.
Hey, thank you for watching, bro.
I remember playing as you on NWO WCW Revenge.
Hey, I've got it wrapped in plastic.
That's awesome. That was a great game. That's like when wrestling games started
really
getting really good.
It was a great one, dude.
Yeah. What do you think? You think you got one more match in you?
Oh, dude, I still do it. I had a pretty bad car accident right when COVID happened.
Wow, sorry to hear that.
COVID and the car wreck kind of, didn't really matter. Wrestling kind of went, bottoms down because, the crowd and mask and all that stuff. But,
yeah, it's crazy.
But they're starting to loosen up a little bit and, letting guys wrestle in states are opening back up and things like that. So
yeah, that's awesome. So
this
weekend, I'll be willing to put it on the line against you. One last match.
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'll even let you win it. Since you're still willing to do it.
Hey, thank you so much, man.
You deserved it. You should have held it in WCW, in my opinion, man.
Oh, are you kidding me? They'd never give me that.
I don't know why.
Anything I ended up on was by accident.
Oh, jeez.
They tried to keep me off stuff, dude.
No, I hear you. What was it like backstage in the WCW days?
Just I want you to think about what you think it was, and then times that by 1,000.
Really?
Yeah, it was rough, bro.
That's awesome.
But at the same time, WCW was cool because we were all friends.
Yeah.
WWE, man, it's
politics.
That turned, sour quick.
Yeah, politics.
Well, first of all, we
It's sad, man. It was awesome watching.
we had contracts, so every 2 weeks we knew
Yeah.
we knew we were getting, and they did not. They got paid weekly, but they'd get 500 this week and maybe nothing the next, and then maybe 10 grand the next.
Wow.
So because it's quarter when pay-per-view money came in, or your dolls got sold, or whatever, it just.
Yeah. You were talking a lot about Scott Steiner. It's funny because, God, 2003, he did a show at Medieval Times as an independent show. And I used to do a wicked Stone Cold impersonation. I entered a contest, and I won. And I got to be in Scott Steiner's corner against Steve Corino. And I actually found a video on YouTube not too long ago.
Really?
So Scott was cool. Yeah, Scott was a cool dude, man.
Dude, really? That's Scotty. When Scotty had children, Scotty chilled out a lot. He really did. He really backed off, and he got Scotty was he was. They're just badasses. They are. And
well, he was an All-American wrestler, so from Michigan.
That's what I'm saying. They both were.
Yep.
So and but they didn't even eat lunch together, bro. I mean, they sit different tables.
Really?
Yeah, they're brothers. They love each other and stuff. But I don't know. They're just I don't know if it's a northern thing or what. And then here I am in the middle going, well, don't put her on me. Now I got to pick who I'm going to sit with.
Yeah, no, I know. That's
rough. Can't we just sit together?
Yeah, no.
But I love them both anyway, so it don't matter. And I eventually probably got us, if I remember correctly, I got us all together, sitting at least while we ate, we could sit down and talk,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you very much for your time, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
NWO for life, and I'll see you this weekend, brother.
Bringing the gold. Bringing the gold.
All right.
Bring it, brother. Bring it. I love it.
You got it, buddy. Buff, thank you, man. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, man.
God bless. Go Braves.
All the way.
There you go.
All right. We got Big D, Dan, the man, coming in. And I think he got one of your figures. The one with the dummy? Or the ref, or the ref or whatever?
Yeah, the Fed guy. Yeah. This one.
Is that the right one, Dan?
Dummy, that's Little Nate.
Oh, sorry, Little Nate.
That's pretty good. Not many people know the Little Nate. I even told David, who works with Rocky, I said, I'm not sure who that is. And he said it, and I go, do you know we called him Little Nate? And I think he did. I think he knew that, but not many people know that. But he loved Ric Flair, and what a run that guy's had. My God, he's been a wrestling referee for about 35, 40 years. He had a hell of a run.
Yeah, he's memorable.
Yeah, so he's done well.
If you could sign it, no personalization. If you could sign it, I'm buff, I'm the stuff, and the girls can't get enough.
Yes.
Your signature.
Yeah.
You're talking about brothers, and I just watched you literally get your neck broken by Rick Steiner, and then how did you feel about when Scott was moving your arm trying to cover you?
Well, when you watch it back, you can tell I knew I was paralyzed. There was no doubt. It wasn't an accident. It was an accident, but it was just, I knew I was paralyzed.
Well, it was a fluke. You hit his middle of his back coming down off the bulldog.
Yeah, it's just a weird deal. I had nothing to put my hands on because it went to the mat, so my neck went all the way back, and then your neck going that way can break real easy.
And we're talking about the Steiner brothers, but I got to talk about another brother.
All right.
When you came in, you were Marcus Alexander Bagwell. I forget the guy that you came in with. But when you came in, I thought, as like an 8-year-old, you were the brother of Jeff Bagwell. Because you guys kind of looked a little similar back in the day.
I still get it. I still get that a lot.
And Rocky was talking about the Hall of Fame. And it's a shame that Drew Carey and Ozzy Osbourne are in there before guys like you. Like Rocky mentioned, the Midnight Express, the Rock and Roll Express, Jim Cornette, the list goes on. You were the buff, you were the stuff, and the girls cannot get enough. You were.
That's it, brother.
You were there with, did you get a lot
I'm
of
buff. I'm buff. I'm the stuff, and the girls can't get enough.
Awesome. Ow. My
That's
wife.
all you, brother.
My wife is totally in love with you right now.
Hey, darling.
She has a hell of an inscription for the 8x10. If you've got the 8x10 NWO one where your promo shot.
This one?
Sexy as fuck. Yeah, that one.
Okay. Yeah. And Buff, if you don't want to sign this, don't think bad of me. But
I'll sign what you want.
She wants to Jamie, thinking of you, darling.
Absolutely.
I'm buff. I'm buff. I'm the stuff, and you will never get enough.
I love it. But hold on, let's get it right. It's Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie, Jamie.
Hold on a minute. Okay. To Jamie, Jamie.
Okay, thank you. Love you.
I took her once to see John Morrison. She went crazy just as well.
I'm buff. Tell me again, I'm buff.
I'm the stuff, and you will never get enough. Thank you, Buff. I can't wait to have that figure in my collection. Thanks for taking time out of your day. We're for.
And he's signing.
Oh, he's signing. Okay.
For life.
I'm sorry, you've caught me late in the evening here, Rocky.
That's all right.
Oh my God, yeah, exactly. And I'm buff. I'm the stuff, and you will never
get enough.
Ow!
Ow!
You will never get enough.
Oh yeah, get it.
Oh my God.
Get it.
You have a good time. You have a good time tonight, brother.
Camera, though.
You have a good time tonight, brother.
I know, right?
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Buff.
It's done, baby.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Let me show you guys.
Oh, she wants to see
To
you up
Jamie,
close.
I'm buff. Nice. I'm the stuff, and the girls will never get enough. Man, you will never get enough.
Thank you.
You welcome, darling. Mwah.
Now I've got to call her darling now to even get by in this house. Thanks, Buff. All right, thanks, brother.
Love you, darling.
See you, Dan. See you, Jamie.
Thanks, brother.
All right. Always fun to have people having a good time. Gotta love it. All right. So we got Rick coming in next. Rick got your collage.
Okay.
What's up, Rick?
How you guys doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Oh, man.
Great. Really excited to get on this thing for you. So I know you said, how are you doing after the car wreck?
I'm about 80%. I mean, it's just I'm definitely on the mend. I mean, I just have one crutch, and I really don't need that, except it's just for still a little bit of stability, you know, make sure it's not, if I fall, I don't still hurt it. I don't hurt it. So when I go to the gym and stuff, I take the crutch with me, you know, just to make sure, you know, you don't trip over equipment or something, just to be careful. But it's, you know, the COVID thing though, it was a good, actually have a good time at least to be out, because it was, you know, nothing you can do anyway. COVID was, you know, it messed up a lot of lives, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have me sign this for you, brother.
Just Rick. Then I'm the buff, I'm the stuff, and ladies can't get enough.
RICK?
Yep.
Rick, you got a question for Buff?
After, what do you think your most memorable moment in your career has been?
I told her a couple times tonight, actually, and I think that would be it. It would be everybody's goal in wrestling is to get over and be popular, of course, and it's hard to do because you got everybody shooting for that spot. And by beating Piper in that boxing match we had, and then by beating my blockbuster with it, and then the next night on Nitro, I beat Flair. And then the next week was Atlanta. So I remember calling my dad going, bro, they can't help but push me now. I mean, there's no way they I mean Piper, Flair, and then now Atlanta's next week. First match out, David Flair beats me in front of 85,000 people. So it was just like they give it to you, then they take it right back, brother.
Yep.
I'm buff, I'm the stuff, and the girls just can't get enough. So Mr. Rick, and I signed it down here.
All right.
All right, brother. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
you.
Rick.
Have a
Thanks
night.
for stopping in, buddy.
Yep. Thank
Have
you.
a good night, man. Okay.
You too.
Thanks a lot for coming on.
All right, we got Sam coming in. Let me double check, make sure what he got here. I'm running. There we go. Sam got the 2-pack that had you and Sting in it. Action figures.
That's a great one. God, look at that. That's a great one. And
What's up, Sam?
Again, I mean, it's like there's not even a scuff mark on the cardboard, dude.
That's minty. What we
It's
call
flawless,
minty.
bro. It's flawless. I mean, it's absolutely flawless, dude. How do you sign that? How would you like me to sign
that's a beautiful piece.
it? Really is, man.
Just sign your
I'm
name
gonna sign mine.
on your part there.
Hopefully you'll get Sting maybe to sign over there one day, maybe so.
That's the goal.
I like this green right here, so we're gonna go with that. You want your name on it? Would you like your name on it?
No, I do not.
He just wants it signed. Just wants it signed.
Yes. No. Just wants it signed.
Say again now.
No name.
Just my name.
He just wants it signed by you. No personalization.
I love the American Males Tag Team, by the way. I thought you guys were
Dude, I thought,
legit.
I went to them with that. Of course, they thought I was crazy because back then, there you go, brother. And that green was good. It was nice. Green up here. There's some green up here, man. So it was good. But I went to them because you gotta keep in mind during my era of the 90s, a beard meant bad guy, an earring meant bad guy, and I was trying to convince them and show them that it wasn't, it was cool. So they didn't buy for it, they didn't go for it.
Yeah.
So I shaved my goatee off, and then Terry Taylor calls me up and goes, "How long will it take you to grow your goatee back?" I said, about 2 days. And so he said, "Well, come down to Orlando with your goatee on and everything." So we just kept it up, bumping it up more and more and more. If you think about it, it's kind of like the NWO thing. We tried to be bad, but then people dug it, the beards and earrings, and trying to be cool. And but instead of people hating us, they loved us, and kind of like American Male. That was a great tag team, and Scotty was a great wrestler too, and he was just it really did. That was a special tag team for me. It really was. They all were, but that was
Yeah,
like
you
I
guys
said.
mesh well for sure.
Yeah, he's a great guy, and we had a
Do
lot of
you
good
watch
matches.
wrestling now?
I really try, man, but it's just like it's just hard. It ain't like it ain't like the '90s, man. It just ain't as cool. It ain't as I mean, God, I see. To be honest with you, if I had to be truthful, I'd say I see better girl matches throughout the entire show. When the show's over, there were better girl matches than there were guy matches. The girls can go now. And see, back when I was doing it, we didn't have one girl match ever. And it just wasn't the time. I mean, we had some ballets or, some announcers or some, you know, what do you call them? Like an escort or, their manager or whatever. But
Manager.
yeah. But never two girls wrestling in the ring. Now these girls figured it out, brother, and they can go. So it's made the guys have to bump it up,
I got
So,
two more questions.
right.
So, in your prime, would you have liked to face AJ Styles today? That'd been a hell of a match.
Actually, I wrestled him in Hawaii, and we was walking through the airport in Honolulu. That was Honolulu, and everybody was going, "Hey, Bob, hey, Bob, hey, Bob," and nobody recognized AJ because he just got going. And he goes, "Why does somebody saying my name?" I said, "AJ. For starters, I've been doing this about 8 years longer than you, and you're just getting going." I said, "But believe me, they're gonna know your name because you're the best. You're one of the best. Period." And I appreciate that. And so I really think he is one of the best. And I wrestled him over there in like a singles match kind of thing, but because he really is. He's a tough kid anyway. He's a tough kid anyway, and but I think he's one of the best. I really do.
And what happened when you called the WCW hotline? I was too young to call.
What do you mean call?
Who did they talk to? They had a WCW hotline you called during Nitro.
I don't know. I don't know who's that.
I don't know either.
I wish you'd have done it. I really don't know.
Yeah, I think it was
Bob,
just random. I think.
And everything you've done for business.
Hey man, I appreciate you for coming on, brother.
Thank you, Sam.
Thanks so much, brother. Hey, for life, bro.
Thank you.
To answer your question, Sam, when you called the WCW hotline, you pressed 1 for just Nitro, and you pressed 2 for rumors, and then when you pressed 2, it came to Mean Gene's voice, and he would start telling you rumors. Like back when Bret Hart was about to join, he said, "There's a possibility. There's a big former WWF star coming in the WCW," and that's what you'd get when you called the hotline.
Wow.
There you go.
I got in some really big trouble when I called that hotline from my father. So
$200
because it was $1.99 a minute. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Sam, take care, buddy.
Wow.
See you, Sam. Thanks so much, buddy.
Have a good night.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna get
Great
some of the stuff.
Great questions.
It is.
Yeah.
It was a great question.
We're gonna get to some of the stuff that people
I hadn't heard it before, but I had forgotten that. the hotline. I just never.
Yep, 1-900-909-9900.
You remember because you got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do all the people that couldn't make it with us. So the first one is going to be the black and white NWO print.
Here.
No, I'm sorry, the 11 by 14, not that one, Rocky, the other one.
This one.
Yep. And you're just gonna sign this one?
Okay.
I'd use that silver. It'd probably pop. Silver. Or...
Yeah. The only reason I try not to do silver is because everybody does, but I guess keep it the same. I was gonna put a green on it. What do you mean do? Just buff?
Just sign it, buff the stuff. That'll be fine. Sorry you couldn't be with us, Adam. Now they get to see our beautiful faces, Rocky. The viewers should jump up.
I know.
Buff, we were kicking ourselves because me and Nick forgot to send our 8x10s with you to sign.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, we were like,
that's easy. That's easy. Just mail them to me and I'll sign them and send them back. Just send me something, send it back to you so I know where to send it and all that. And I'll sign them whatever you need and they'll right back out to you, bud.
A lot of people wanting one. It's funny.
There's
you can just zoom him in, Rocky, and just stay
there
on buff. That'll be fine.
Perfect.
Cool.
All right. The next one is going to be your 8x10 collage.
Okay.
And we're going to make this to John, Jon.
Got it.
And whatever inscription you'd like to add will be fine.
There's a John Buff.
There you go, John. Sorry you couldn't be with us.
I did put an NW on there too, so that's cool.
All right, we're going to do another NWO 11 by 14 print, but this one will be the white version. That one.
Got it.
And we're going to make this to Dan, and then you'll just sign it. This is the first show Dan Gleason has ever missed.
Did that get going or no?
Yeah, it did.
It did? Cool. And do I put his name or just?
On this one, yes, to Dan.
To Dan.
Yeah, Dan's been busy moving, just like Buff.
Yeah, this will be the first show he's ever missed.
He was on your first one, though.
Yeah, he was.
We had some good guests tonight.
There's Dan. To Dan for life. NWO for life. There it is. Cool.
All right. Next one will be the same print, 11 by 14.
White.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're going to do that. You'll just sign it.
Just sign. Boom.
There you go. All right. Our next one will be your 8x10. And if you can put this up, Rocky, it's the NWO promo pic.
Got it.
No, not that one. The other one. The promo.
Sorry.
That one.
And we're going to make that to J, Jae. And then he'd also like you to write NWO for life. And that'll be it. There you go.
Cool.
Jared? All right. Our next one, we're going to do all 3 8x10s.
Okay.
And then 1 extra collage. So 2 of the collage and 1 of the other 2.
Got them.
You're going to make all of these out to Tim.
All of them to Tim.
Yep. And let me see if he wanted anything else real quick added. Let's see. And then if you could put NWO for life on each one.
To Tim.
NWO for life. That's the popular inscription tonight.
Of course, my signature too, right?
Yep.
To Tim. NWO for life.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, picture, Rocky.
You don't owe me anything.
That's all we send extras, Buff, so you can make mistakes.
Look. Lift. The E ended up on this one. So actually, I can fix it down here, but I can't fix it there. So just
that's why we send extras. It happens.
Yes, to Tim. Buff. NWO. For life. So that's 1 collage to Tim, NWO for life. Same thing again, right?
Yep.
They're all the same, you said, right?
Yes, sir. All he'll have 4 total, 1 of each, and then 2 collages.
Perfect, Jeff.
So there should be there's going to be 5 total pictures, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Is that one
you
there?
Got it.
Have I done wrong? 1.
Wouldn't it be 4?
Before.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. That helps me. To Tim. There's that for me. Okay, there's the 2 collages. These are the same thing to Tim.
Yep.
Hey, did I sign that last pick?
To Tim, Buff, NWO for
Okay.
life.
Every once in a while I get to writing what they want, then I forget to sign it. There you go. And then to Tim. Okay.
There you go, Tim.
Thanks, Tim, so much, buddy. Thank you.
All right, now we're going to sign your classic jacks with the red tights, the deluxe edition.
Okay.
And we're just going to sign it, buff the stuff, NWO for life.
Buff the stuff, NWO for life.
There you go, Jamin. Sorry you couldn't be with us.
It's a great figure.
But you
Yeah,
gotta,
it is.
that really is a good one, dude. They did real good on the boots with that and everything.
All right, next one will be our 8x10 collage.
Okay.
And we're going to make that to Fernando. I'll spell that for you if you need me to.
Yeah.
Fernando. And then he'd also like you to write, I'm buff and I'm the stuff.
Okay. All right. To Fernando. I'm buff and I'm the stuff. I'm buff and I'm the stuff and buff's right underneath it. There you go, Fernando. Thank you so much.
All right. Our next one will be another collage.
Okay.
And you'll make that to Steve. Steve. And just sign it.
Okay. To Steve.
And then just, yep, Steve, and then you'll just sign it.
Got it. Like, oh, this blue is great.
It pops on just about everything.
Yeah, that blue is really hot. To Steve. Buff, and I couldn't help by putting NWO on there. I couldn't help it. It's got to go on there.
All right. Our next one is going to be the 8x10 collage again.
Okay.
And we're going to make that to Ryan, Ryan. And he'd also like you to write Marcus Buff Bagwell.
Oh, wow. I don't like doing that either, too. But well, you know what? Like being the collage, it's okay. I usually don't do that unless it's Marcus Alexander Bagwell, but there is a lot of Marcus Alexander Bagwells on here, so that
Yeah, I
makes
think
sense.
that's why he did it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's actually very smart of him. And I even remember how to do Marcus Alexander. Matter of fact, that was one of our things we talked about selling is I got to stamp this Marcus Alexander Bagwell. Did you get that picture of that, or did we go over that or not?
Yeah, we had the picture of it.
Yeah,
we posted it up.
I mean, it was in there, and I thought, God, it's not going to go anywhere. But that's a great idea, except it looked like that. Your stamp. It was obvious that it wasn't your signature. There's Ryan.
There you go, Ryan.
Cool.
All right. Our next one is going to be the 8x10 black and white promo.
Okay.
And he wants you to put to Brian, Bryan, NWO for life.
Fantastic job tonight, Jeff. Really appreciate you being down there, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
We do love us some Jeff.
Jeff.
We'll call him. What is it, Jeff? What did he call him? Jeff.
Jeff, let's see that one real quick. There you go.
There you go, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
All right. Our next one is going to be. Hang on a second. Eugene. It's going to be the WCW Nitro PlayStation game.
Okay.
And you'll just sign it, Buff Bagwell.
That one?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Just sign Buff Bagwell.
Yep.
Look at that blue.
Yeah, there you go, Eugene. Sorry you couldn't be with us.
That blue's really hot.
We got a
All
lighter
right.
blue sometimes we send too. It works real well.
Our next one is the 8x10 collage.
Okay.
And he just wants you to sign your name, and that's it.
Right. Buff.
There you go, Eric.
Thanks, Eric.
All right.
Sorry,
Our next one will be, if you can show this one, Rocky, it's where he has his hat on backwards. Your favorite one.
That's one of my designs.
Yep. He wants you to make it to Marco, M-A-R-C-O. And he'd also like you to do it in blue. And he would like you to write NWO for life. Buff is the stuff.
Big shout out to Andy Shivkumar on the other two designs. We had the collage and the black and white. Thank you, brother, for all your hard work.
NWO for life and what?
Buff is the stuff.
Andy does good work.
After putting to Marco, NWO for life, Buff is the stuff, there's a place for it. Shouldn't I still sign Buff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes. So let me get this.
I hear that air conditioner kicking on.
Oh, he's actually gone to a fur coat now.
Jeff's in winter gear.
There you go, Marco.
Thank you, Marco.
All right. Next thing is going to be the classic jacks and the arm bands, the arm and neck band.
Wow, somebody finally did my favorite one. All right, cool. Classic jacks.
And then the arm and neck bands. Yep. And you'll just sign them.
Got it.
On those neck bands, you might use just a regular Sharpie. Sometimes they work better on fabric.
You know what? You're exactly right. But on the classic jack, what's he want on this?
Just sign it, Buff. And then if you want to put NWO for life, that'll be great.
Okay.
We've run into that before.
And I say after this one, I saved the most confusing one for last. I don't understand this, but whatever. Okay.
Dave, you want to type the names in and just
Hold on a second.
Yeah,
we can bring them
let him
up.
finish these first.
He signed these on the armband and neckband.
Like a silver Sharpie, maybe?
I think we're gonna go maybe with this copper, man.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, copper will look good on black. Yeah,
I think it will.
absolutely. Y'all going out for dinner tonight?
Dude, I am going home and collapsing.
I'm gonna clean off this bed and go to sleep.
And he's gonna call this bed.
Jeff's like, I'm done.
That looks good.
Yeah, it's a beaut.
Okay, that's the neck. And we'll get to the back side of the arm.
Also, Jeff, the 3 N64 games, you can put those aside. They don't need to be signed though. It should be Mayhem, I think Nitro, and what is it?
Revenge.
What's Revenge? Those don't need to be signed, but they were purchased.
Those babies are going to get graded, I can tell.
That may not be the one they're looking for, I don't think. It may be. I
think that one is.
Is that the Mayhem one, or is it smaller like a DVD?
No, that's the one. That's good.
That's the one. Okay.
Yep, you'll put that. You don't need to sign that one either.
Right.
So.
And in plastic still. Wow. What were the other
Yeah,
ones?
that's why that's why they don't want them signed. Yep, they're going to get them graded. So.
Oh, they're unbelievable. And they've got the damn
store sticker.
Hey, Jeff, can you show the handsome stranger picture he has real quick?
Wait a second. First of all, let's get the other one out of the way. You need to know the other two games. The other two games, Mayhem, and what were the other two, bro?
Revenge and I think Nitro, or both of them are for N64.
Okay, they're for N64.
Yep. I can pull the picture up. Hang on. Let me get the exact name.
He's got it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just got to dig for a second.
Yep, and those don't need to be signed either.
Okay. Cool.
Mark, he's going to show the handsome stranger what he's got.
Revenge.
Great game.
Oh yeah, one of the best games ever made. Nitro. I think that was one of the first games you could fight backstage.
Wow, really?
Yep.
That's great, dude.
And you said they're not getting signed, right?
Not signed. Yep. Just place them aside to go back with you.
Okay.
Yep.
And Buff should have a handsome stranger picture in there. I think he brought with him.
Yep, right here.
Here you go, Mark. He's going to show it. Let us know if you want to grab it. And it comes with the frame. That's it. No one has that picture, Mark.
No one.
Nobody.
Nobody.
One of a kind.
One of a kind.
I mean, literally. I mean, that's what made me think of. I was like, "There's nobody that's got that." And I'm trying to look at the background. I didn't know where that was at. But I can tell you that there ain't but one, bro. There ain't but one. That's a good one.
Marco, we have show when we're done with that one, Buff, let's show the figures one more time too. Marco's asking about the figures.
Okay, figures.
He's got this one. That is very hard to find, Marco. That is from a line that they did not release much of.
One with the wheelchair.
One with the wheelchair. And then show the Tough Talker.
Get that away, baby. Yeah. That's a good box there. There you go. All right.
That Tough Talker.
That's real nice.
Dude, it's so nice.
Minty.
I mean, I'm looking at the edges and the colors I've got the edges.
Straight out of the box.
I messaged you the price, Mark, for the stranger photo.
Mark,
that is a one of a kind, Mark. That photo.
Are you talking to Marco?
Mark is asking about the handsome stranger. Okay, yeah, he's going to take the handsome stranger photo.
Okay. Jimmy, sign the glass.
Can you pop it out?
I mean, that's what I'm saying, pop it out, but if he's just going to hang it in the glass, I thought maybe
I would pop it out so it protects.
pop it out, so it's in there.
Protect your signature.
Let me see how he wants it signed.
Yeah, find out how he wants it signed.
Maybe have Jeff help you if it's kind of tedious.
No, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty easy. It's just been so long since these things have
been out.
So one of them broke.
They get better over time.
The only thing that saved that was those only thing's ever been out of the frame. Okay, so out of the frame, and we got right here. And how do you want it signed?
He says all you have to do is sign it, handsome stranger.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great color. Yeah, that's a great color. And all he wants is handsome stranger.
That's it.
Man, that's going to be a hot piece for Mark's collection. Gotta love those unique ones. Edward Paul, I'm just answering your question. Kevin Nash is going to be at the show with us on May 15th. And then Eric Bischoff, I believe, is July. Isn't that right, Dave?
Sure.
Eric Bischoff is June 12th.
June 12th, that's right.
There, look at that beauty, Mark. That is a one. No one, I guarantee you, no one will have that photo. That is a Buff Bagwell personal photo.
I took that off my mother's wall, and she would kill me if she knew. But she
Man, that looks good in blue.
Yeah, let that baby dry before you put that.
Yeah, he's letting it dry good. And that goes.
All right, let's do these confusing ones, Rocky, so I can get through these.
All right.
All right, so the first one we're going to do is the collage, and I'm going to type what he wants and then pop it up on the screen.
Okay. You know what? Just tell me. Let's just go with it. You got to type it.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, just tell me.
First one is going to be 2 big quests. So it's going to be big and then QUES.
QUES.
Yep. And you'll sign Buff.
Got it.
And then he wants you to put the # WTR.
Is what's the pound sign? The number sign? Number sign.
WTR. I popped that up on the screen because that.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'll just leave that up because he wants you to write them on all 4 of them. So I'll just leave that on the screen.
WTR. Cool.
Let's see that.
Here you go. Check that out.
There we go.
Perfect.
All right. Next one will be the NWO promo.
Okay.
He wants you to write LA Knights twin.
Say LA Knights twin.
Yep. And then you'll sign it Buff. And then you'll put that WTR again. That's on the screen.
WTR. Yep. Okay. There's LA Knights twin, Buff, and # WTR.
Perfect.
Right. Next one will be the NWO hat.
Okay.
And then we're going to sign that one, Katie Vick.
To
You'll just put Katie Vick. Yep, Katie Vick, Katie, Vick, Vick. Then you'll write Buff and WTR again.
I'm sorry, Katie.
Katie.
Okay.
Vick, Vick.
Yes, sir. And then
Buff. And then that pound WTR again.
I wonder what that means.
Who knows?
I want to know.
I don't want to know. I'm it could be two things. Either he knows Katie Vick, or he's a fan of that terrible angle that Kane did on TV with Triple H.
Oh, that's right. I knew it looked familiar. I was trying to pull it out.
So
Katie Vick, Buff, WTR.
All right. The last one is going to be another collage.
Okay.
And you're going to write Phil Brooks fan. So PHIL.
To
Phil Brooks fan. Buff and then pound WTR. I know that one. That's CM Punk's real name.
To Phil Brooks fan.
Yep.
Pound, Buff, WTR, pound,
Yep.
WTR.
Yep, you got it. And that's it for this gentleman. Some weird signatures. It's cool. I'll make fun of him when I PM him.
You may make fun of you while you're kicking your ass.
He might.
All right?
Yeah. You never know.
Hey, we'll get him off of you.
I'd hope y'all protect me somehow, right?
Oh, absolutely. I'll get beat up helping you probably.
No, I think you can take him. All right. Well, that's it for our rapid fire, guys.
Did Marco decide anything on his figure?
Yeah, he's gonna pass this time, but we'll have him later if he wants to come back and cycle back. As always, sales continue after the show. So,
yep. So, Buck, any last words for your fans as we sign off?
Just thank you so much. I mean, for starters, this is my original top hat, the very first one I ever did, and that's going to be up on their site, I'm sure, right, David? And
yeah, it'll always be for sale. We'll always have it up.
Yeah.
So
yep. These are the things we've showed, are still going to be here. It's just things that I looked at and went, 10 years from now, I'm looking at that and go, why didn't I sell that 10 years ago? So they're there, and I'd love to see somebody else wear them. So
awesome.
I love it.
Well, Buff, thanks for coming in with us again. It's always a pleasure having you.
There's the armband for the.
I'm sure we'll be doing it again down the road sometime.
Absolutely.
Stay with us a couple extra minutes, of course, after we go off.
Okay. Absolutely.
And to everybody else, thanks for joining us. Stay tuned next Saturday. We have Eric the Red coming. It's going to be a big show.
Yep. Eric Rentier, formerly known as Eric Rowan from the Wyatt family.
That's right.
Yes.
So get your tickets at theasylumwrestlingstore.com, and we will see you next Saturday.
And for me, you can always go to MarcusBuffBagwell.com.
That's right.
And you can get everything you want from there. It goes to my Instagram. It shows you my Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. It shows it all because Twitter is weird. It wouldn't let me. Marcus was too long for Twitter.
Right.
So Twitter's Mark Buff Bagwell.
And real quick, anything that didn't sell tonight will be available. Just shoot one of the admin, Dave, me, Nick, Mike, shoot us a message, and we'll see if we can get that taken care of for you.
Absolutely.
So thanks again, everybody. And
Thanks so much, man. Y'all guys, thank y'all so much for hanging with us.
Appreciate
We'll see you
man.
guys next weekend for life.